Well, welcome, Gemini. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, end of May into the end of June. Keep in mind, these type of readings are timeless. It's a personal growth reading. So we're going to take a look at blocks, fears, obstacles, strengths, all of those things. It could be about a situation or it could be just in general, up to you, how it feels to you. Um, and if this doesn't resonate, please take a look at your other placements. And even if it does, these type of readings can bring a lot of aha moments in and allow you to take next steps. So I'm going to use the World of Vision. Let's get started here, Gemini. So let's do this. As you can see behind me, I'm a diamond painting freak. That's what I do. My downtime. What do our Geminis need to know? Let's get this going. Two cards, 4 blocks. Six of Wands. Queen of Wands. Okay. Obstacles and fears. I want the second card. I do not want the first card. These are really they stick together. So that's Judgment and 3 of Pentacles. Strengths, please. Queen of Pentacles and Page of Wands. What you don't see. 7 of Swords. 8 of Cups. Unexpected energy that you need to know about. 9 of Cups. Channeling. 10 of Coins. Where does this lead? 5 of Coins. Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the World. So honestly, this could be about a completion that you're going through, like you're leveling up here. I mean, this could be in the recent past too, keep in mind, but it's some kind of situation here where you've kind of reached the end. Something like, graduating college, but it's not a bad end. It's not a bad ending. It's just an ending. And well, actually it is not just an ending. It's a successful ending. You've done the work, you've completed something in your life. And I feel like this is about something that you've completed. Your blocks are 6 of Wands and Queen of Wands. What I feel like here is that there's something here that either you're not getting the attention that you think you should be getting for this completion, for this energy. And keep in mind, this could be about something else as well. But the block is that you feel like you should be getting more attention to it, more look at what, a call out, kudos, whatever, whether it's work or love or anything. And the Queen of Wands, though I feel like that block is a little different. It has to do with this, but you're not taking the assertiveness to get this as well. So what's blocking you is that you don't have the assertiveness that you might want right now. And I don't want to say aggressive because it's not. You're not speaking up either. This is important to you, but you're not speaking up about it. And part of the reasons, there's something from the past, I think, with this Judgment, and there's something, so the Judgment, I feel like there's something from your past that I think you've grown through, so to speak, because this Judgment's right before the World. But there's some kind of reminder about that's keeping you from moving forward to even get this recognition. Because I feel like this could be something like, and it doesn't have to be this, where you were assertive, where you did speak up, and maybe you weren't treated well for it. or maybe you've had that experience several times in the past where you've tried to speak up and say your piece, but you're not getting respect. The other thing that I feel like is happening here, and it's more of a fear, I feel like the Three of Pentacles in this position in this reading is saying there's a fear of fitting in some place. I almost feel like this could be definitely job related, but it could be even love, or you moved to a new state or a new city and it's all new to you, and you're really worried about fitting in. And it's kind of scary, like really scary, I think. And that's so there's this this block of not feeling like you could speak up because you didn't have that. The strength is the Queen of Pentacles with the Page of Wands. I do feel like this energy says, I feel like the Page of Wands in your strength, specifically, we're going to go to that Queen of Wands. I feel like it's saying that one of the things that you are getting better at is being assertive. Oops. Oh, my earring fell out. Is speaking up, is, speaking what's on your mind. And the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like what it's reminding you is that overall you're in a good place. You're leveling up with that queen, and she's very, very stable. So I'm thinking that remind yourself of the work you've put in, because the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles is a different queen. Absolutely. And yes, maybe you need to learn how to be more assertive, but it doesn't mean that you don't have the maturity and the growth behind you to back it up. And I like that, because it's letting you know, as long as we speak as we would want others to speak to us, you could be assertive without being mean. It's just speaking the truth and speaking up. And sometimes that's hard to do, especially if you feel like you're going to get negative responses. And then in your what you don't see, you have the 5 or the 7. That's the 7 of Swords, with the 8 of Cups. Here's what I feel like is happening. I feel like the 7 of Swords is a situation of you kind of looking back and saying, this is what I've allowed to be taken from me, and I'm not going to do that anymore. And it's a reminder to look that what you don't realize is that you are starting to get that back. And when I say took from you, I'm not talking necessarily about a material thing like a theft. People take a lot of things from us. And if one of those things is allowing us to speak our mind, then that's something they've taken from us. And I feel like that's what you're getting back, is the ability to speak up and be assertive without being aggressive. And then we have the 8 of Cups, and I do feel like that is part of this. Once, what you don't realize is that you're seeing all of this and you are putting it together. It may not feel like it right now, but you are. And the 8 of Cups is saying that you will take that knowledge and go, I'm going to go to what's going to better serve me, whether that's just being able to speak up. And I feel like that's what this is all about. Like, just speaking up. Now, there's something really hard here, though, and I don't want to make light on that. So it's not just speaking up, because sometimes when people have made us feel that our opinions don't matter and that our opinions are bad or they're stupid or whatever, however we've been treated in the past, those feelings stay with us. And it's very hard sometimes to overcome those past words, or the way someone made us feel, or people made us feel, if they made us feel like our ideas aren't worth it, or every time we speak up we don't get anything out of it. It just becomes very easy to implode in that. But I feel like you're gonna realize it, and you will start working towards being able to do this in a positive way. And I do feel like it's positive. And unexpected is the 9 of Cups. I think this whole realization and being able to start speaking up comes to you in a very unexpected way. And I think maybe you just, some point, it clicks and it comes out of your mouth just the way you want it to. And you're kind of like, wow, I just did that. And it's not something you planned, but you handled, it's like you unexpectedly are reaching your goals and desires to be able to get this attention, or the attention that is, recognition for whatever you're doing, whatever it is. And you're able to speak about it, and it's very good. The challenge is the Ten of Pentacles. I do feel like this could also be some kind of, I feel like why this isn't a challenge is that in the back of your head, you're afraid that if this is a job, that you may lose it. If this is family, that you may be kicked out of your home. There's something about that. You're afraid that if you say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing, that you will lose some of your stability. So it's a very big challenge. And a lot of times when I see that whatever's in my challenge position in readings, I say it's a bump in the road. This is not a bump in the road. Because if you really feel like your livelihood's at stake, it's not a bump in the road. It's a bigger decision, and you want to be sure to make the right one. So this is a big challenge. It's not a small challenge. So just keep that in mind. There is a piece of you that I feel like this Five of Pentacles is about, you know what, I can't do this like the way everybody else does this. I got to do it my way. I have to. I know Five of Pentacles can mean all different things, but sometimes it does. Like, they passed that church. Well, a lot of people would have just gone in that church. Was it because they didn't notice it, or was it because they didn't want to do things the way society would expect you to do them, or the people around you? So I feel like you're going to take some initiative to pass that church and go, I'm going to do this my way. I'm going to, even though it's hard, I'm going to do this my way. And I feel like with that, you got the Knight of Cups coming in. So I feel like that will take you, I feel like this could be someone coming in that helps you, that offers you help. And this person's very caring and loving and that kind of thing. Or this is you moving forward into something you love and really cherish and want to do. So whether this is relationship related or work related or even home related, you will be moving in the right direction, and you will be able to fulfill your heart space. So one more. We got a piece of advice for this reading, please. What do our Geminis need to know? Yeah, King of Pentacles. I think it's really, related to the Queen of Pentacles in your strength. Know that you have it in you, that you have leveled up. There is something in this reading that's saying you are leveling up. You've got the world at the bottom of the deck too. And so use the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, which is grounded, stable, mature, or king, either or, and handle this with maturity and care, but not in an emotional sense. So the Queen of Pentacles takes care of her home. She's proud of her home. She's mature. She's subtle, but she's grounded. She's rooted. She's an earth sign. So she's also a little bit like her ideas, they're a little bit, stubborn, but I don't think in a bad way. And I feel like this is saying that, like, trust yourself. Trust yourself. And that's not always easy to do. I mean, I know that, but I feel like it's what it's saying is kind of trust, because that Queen of Pentacles is in your strength. So trust yourself. And in all ways, if you're afraid to speak up, you usually, it makes it easier if you say, how would I want to hear this? Not everyone, takes information the same, right? Like, you could be really abrupt with someone and they may get their feelings hurt, and the other person you say the exact same thing to, and they just take it as, okay, I'm going to do this, this, and this, you know what I mean? So everyone handles the conversation differently. But if don't put blame, don't force, like pinpoint, you did this, you did that. If you just speak in a very sincere sense, usually people will take that. 99% of the time, people will take that very well. So I hope that this resonated. Please let me know by giving me a comment. I do read all the comments and I appreciate them. Take care. Have a beautiful day.